Pisces, welcome back and welcome to my channel for those of you who are brand new. My name is Becca and the channel is Pearls of Wisdom and Witchery. I'd like to thank Goddess Dragon Tarot for the shout out. For those of you who don't know her, please check her out. She's awesome, she's amazing, and she has been a divine inspiration for me. So, I've already meditated on your cards. I pull a 5-card spread. The first card is your recent past. The second card is, position, is your present situation. The third is your block. We have the King of Earth. The third is your block. The fourth is your message from Spirit. And the fifth is the potential outcome. So in your recent past, we have an earth sign. We have a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. In your current situation, we have the messenger of air. Block for Pisces. This deck that I'm using is called The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. I absolutely love it. Very pretty. We have the Two of Fire. Someone having a hard time taking action towards a decision that they made. What is this from Spirit? Ooh. Cards again, slappy. Queen of Air. And your potential outcome? The Five of Fire. Okay. So what I'm looking at here is we have, let's talk about the overall energy of your reading first before I get started, since that's the way it works. Sorry. We have the Two of Water, the bottom of the deck. So that's the overall energy for your reading. So this is the soulmate card, the Two of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. But this card also can represent a decision, choosing between two. At the bottom, underneath that, we have the Four of Earth, and then we have the Seven of Earth. Hanging on to something. Looking at assessment, doing some assessment. So it looks like in your recent past you had an earth sign. If you're, don't have to remind anyone, the energy goes back and forth. This could be a Queen of Earth. But again, this is an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, someone in your chart. In your present situation, we have the messenger of air. That's the Knight of Swords in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. So this is an offer. Knights usually represent offers where pages are communication messages. So this is an offer, but the Knight of Swords, he can be a little overly dramatic, and he's also one of the, he's also one of the fastest moving knights in the deck. Okay, so to clarify your King of Earth, there we have the Three of Swords in the upright. So, Pisces, this person hurt you or you hurt them. There's some heartache here. Could also mean a third-party situation, of course. Sexual, non-sexual, doesn't really matter. It means outside involvement. But I would like to point out that in the Three of Swords, that is, those swords are thoughts or words, right? And they're stabbed into the heart. So I always look at them as like lessons that need to be learned, figured out. But because it's in the heart, it does hurt. And I'm very sorry that you've gone through this pain. And we have the Justice card in reverse. So whatever this is, it does feel incredibly unfair. And it's caused you a lot of heartache. Again, this is a major arcana. So we could be talking about balancing some karma here. And then we have another, I don't know why I said another. Oh, because of your block. We have the Two of Swords. This is internal conflict. This is fighting with yourself, going around and round and round in your head. Which one? Which one? Which one? But this Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. So whatever this Queen is, this could be the same earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, I don't know why I almost said Gemini. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This person has either left the situation, they're gone from the situation, or they really weren't nurturing it. It was out of balance, right? Could also be someone who's, I just heard greedy in my head. So let's clarify this messenger of air. So when I see this Justice card in reverse and Three of Cups, some of you might actually be dealing with the justice system. This could be a divorce or a breakup. Well, honestly, it definitely looks like a breakup or some sort of departure. Perhaps with a soulmate that has a lot of earth in their chart. Now, the King of Earth, that is the Taurus card, I believe, and the Queen of Pentacles is the Capricorn court card. I'm sorry, I was kind of looking at these cards that just came out. Lost in space. I have one more for the messenger of air. We have all of the earth sign court cards covered here. So, whatever the situation is, it's bringing you a lot of confusion. You could have been kind of living in a fantasy, but the messenger of air, this person is speaking the truth. And I know this person is speaking the truth because even though it's a slow-moving message, well, not slow-moving message, it's a truthful message. Okay, I don't feel like it's untruthful. We have the Knight of Pentacles, so this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It's the Virgo card. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. So this is things not coming in as expected. Okay. And then we have another three here. The Three of Pentacles. So in the upright, so 3 threes, I had a reader once tell me that meant a lie. And we do have 3 threes. We also have 3 twos here. So you might be seeing those synchronicities, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. But if this messenger of air, like this, there could be 2 offers coming in. And you're unsure about the expectations of this. If you're the one that is creating this third party situation, you know, then you have a major choice here to make and you don't know which one to choose. You could be choosing between two earth signs, or you could be choosing between an earth sign and an air sign. We have two knights, and we have a king and a queen, which is a couple. So there's a lot of people here, Pisces. But what I'm seeing is an inability whatever this message is, it's not what you expected it to be, and it seems more solid, and you're actually continuing with it. Like I said, there are options here. There's a lot of options here. Okay. Yikes. Your blockage is the Two of Fire. Okay. This card right here. This is the Two of Wands in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. At the bottom of the deck, we have a lot of unhappiness. Then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. There was happiness here, but now it's not a happy situation. And what I got to clarify is the Two of Wands in reverse. So again, unable to take action towards a decision that needs to be made. A Three of Cups. I feel like that's every three in the deck for some reason. We have the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, yep, and the Three of Wands. That's all four threes. 4 threes. Someone needs to look that up. Okay? Just saying. So, and we have the Eight of Cups. So, we definitely, whatever is going on, there's definitely a third party situation here. Someone is unable to let go of something, which makes sense. This is a very strong soulmate connection. Okay? But your blockage is the Eight of Cups in the upright with Three of Cups and the Two of Wands. So there's no action towards a decision that someone knows needs to be made. Right? And this Eight of Cups, that means walking away. Right? Just going and looking for the last two cups. Leaving the situation for it. Okay. Now, your message from Spirit is the Queen of Air. Air signs to me can be like lawyers, doctors, because this is the King and Queen of Swords in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. And what these really speak to me is cutting something out. You know, Spirit is straight up saying, make a head over heart decision and cut something out. This is a wise queen. It's the single queen. Right? She's a divorcee. She's the widow. I don't know why that word stuck in my head. I was like, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Okay. One more for Pisces. Okay, take those two. So again, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And that's letting that energy go. So these two cards fell on your block. The Ten of Swords and the Hangman. Alright? So the Ten of Swords is in reverse and the Hangman is in the upright. So this is taking the time to realize that you're kind of stuck in this situation, but that doesn't mean that you can't have a different perspective of it, and letting the cycle end. Okay, so this is a Ten of Swords. The first card that came out is this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is your independently happy card. You know, this is someone who's abundant all by themselves. But in the reverse, I feel a fear coming off this card tremendously. What this card is telling me is someone is terrified to be alone. They're afraid to be lonely. That's what they're feeling. And then we have the Fool. This is the Zero. This is picking up and leaving with nothing, right? Taking that first step. Okay. So your outcome has a lot of cards that just came out to clarify it. Is this Five of Wands. This is, fire. This is the Five of Wands. So this is a petty battle, right? This is tit for tat. It can be smugness, arrogance. It's not a good energy. Okay. What came out to clarify that is the Seven of Swords. Some sneaky, this is a card about strategy, all right? But it's typically your lying, stealing, cheating card, all right? Sneaky behavior. We have the Death card in reverse. This is a slow transition. This is also not letting something die, strategizing to keep this petty fight going. But then we have the Six of Cups in the upright. So this is all someone has nostalgic feelings over this relationship in the past. And this could also be like you playing out things in your childhood that need to be revisited and looked at. We also have the Strength card in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in the upright. So this is, some of you might have a Leo in your life, you might have a Scorpio in your life, but someone needs the strength and the clarity to let this go. But whatever you're dealing with, this is a really strong soulmate connection, and it feels like hanging on to this and assessing it is, continuing the cycle. So we have 2 5s. Let's see, is there another one? We have 2 5s here. 5s are about change. And yours, you're literally going backwards. We have a 7 6 5. So, revisiting this past and healing whatever this past trauma is actually going to help you let go of this current situation. Is what I'm feeling off of this. We have emotional imbalance at the bottom of the deck. Someone not being able to control their emotions. There's a lot of conflict in this outcome. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, Pisces. I'm very sorry about that. I actually heard people fighting over you. So if this is, you know, if this is a decision that you need to make, you need to make it. I also feel like someone might be trying to sneak slowly out of the situation, go back to this person that they had in the past. But you're not closing the door all the way. Whatever situation you're staying in, you might be staying in because you're worried that it's gonna, you have, I heard financial ruin. There is a potential for a financial loss here. King of Cups is kind of bugging me. Yeah, you need to start thinking rationally and creating create a plan that isn't so sneaky, I think. So what came out of the fairy forest was number 31. 3-1, that's a 4, that's stability for those of you who are into numerology. We have the fairy Norn, planning, patience, and cooperation. So someone is going to take a real hit here. Pisces, if this isn't handled appropriately, that's too many. I'm going to pull a goddess card and then I'll read the fairy Norn. That card is really about self-care, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, before we get to that, let's look at the fairy Norn, number 31. It is time to be careful, precise, and considered about what you do and what you say. It is time to share wisely, to look around very carefully, and to consider what patterns of your life will be going forward. It is time to do small and very precise things each day that will increase the stability in your world. It is time for the small, the everyday to be cared for, observed, and known, and for all the loose ends of life to be tied up neatly one by one. There is clutter and some chaos about you. There is no blame in that. The fairy Norn knows for all lives when lived well holds such things. But your job now is to begin to tidy up your life, to shape it and make it into a form that is more contained, more organized, and somehow for all of this, control, more free. For when you introduce the order, the chaos can no longer eat away at precious reserves of time, emotions, Emotions are not squandered in the petty dramas that humans love to dally with, and you know what must be done, carefully, precisely, and with clear intent, to bring the next shape into your life. Do this and watch your fate simultaneously reveal and transform itself. Like I said, this is a strong soulmate energy. I understand how hard this is. But you can't, I just heard you can't heal this situation, You can't heal the situation from within it. Okay. So, what we have is Hel. Hel is the Norse queen of the underworld, a mother goddess and her underworld guys. She rules over a fiery womb of regeneration and is especially responsible for those who die of disease or old age. Her underworld, unlike the Christian hell, which received its name from her, is simply an other world, a place of renewal rather than a place of punishment and misery. When northern shamans visit her realm, they put on Helkape. Helkape? I hope I'm saying that right. A magic mask, sometimes a helmet, that renders them invisible. It is possible that the masked harlequin, a standard character in Commedia dell'arte, was originally one of the kindred of the goddess Hel. Hel is an embodiment of the divine mystery, a challenge to look behind the mask of appearances to see things as they really are. Okay, Pisces, I'm sorry, that was a heavy reading. I do hope it helped. If you like this, well, if this reading helps you, please hit the like and subscribe button. Share it on your social media. But the more you hit the like button, the more this message can get out to those who need to hear it. I thank you all so much for the love and support over the last few months. I do really appreciate it. And if nothing else, remember, I love you, and have a good night.